Hi friends, welcome back to the channel. Today's video is an exciting one and probably a little longer than typical because I am going to open every single Shrouded Fable item that's been released so far. So you can see here we have one each of the mini tins. We have the 3-pack blister. We have the 3 collection boxes, the King Gambit, the Kingdra, and the Greninja. And we have one of each version of the Elite Trainer Box, one Pokemon Center exclusive ETB, and one regular ETB. So first, before we jump in, I'm going to switch over here and look at what we have so far. So we have been opening some Shrouded Fable. I actually haven't opened any on the channel, which is not on purpose. I actually, if you believe it or not, this is the 4th Shrouded Fable video that I have attempted to record. So knock on wood that this video comes off okay. But for various reasons, the 3 previous videos I didn't release. And so I have been opening Shrouded Fable, but I just haven't documented that on the channel yet. Now I know that we are now, Stellar Crown has already had its pre-releases. And so many collectors are starting to really look forward to the next set, the next major set, the next main series set. And Shrouded Fable, I think, has been an interesting one because people have been following it really closely leading up to the World Championships, the ways in which it might affect the meta and the TCG. But I think it's also been a fun one. For me, it's been fun to open. Our hit rates so far have been really solid. So I wanted to show you quickly what we have so far in the binder. Now, you have noticed that they have these energy cards that have the unique kind of the new reverse holo pattern on it. So I've been trying to collect one of each of those. You can see we have some, but not all. And we're actually doing pretty well with the set so far. So of course it's a small set. It's not a large set like the main series sets. So in that way it hasn't been too hard to get a lot of these commons and uncommons. We're doing pretty well on that count. I actually still am missing one of the double rares. So hopefully that one we will pull. And one nice thing about this set is that many of the double rares have some playability and some monetary value as well. And so the double rares in many sets, the double rares are less exciting, but in this set, the double rares aren't too bad. So there we get already, we're into the trainers. And you can see we do have one of the ace specs, but we've only pulled one ace spec so far. So we're still missing a couple of the ace specs. And then we're starting to get into the, the illustration rares. You can see we've done okay. We've pulled a few so far, including the Houndoom is a very cool one. You can see here a few more. We've done okay on the ultra rares. You can see we've pulled several of the what we used to call the full art trainers here. And we did pull one special illustration rare so far, the Pheasantipity EX. So that is cool to have. So you can see we have at least a start on here, but we're still missing quite a few cards. And so today's opening is going to hopefully go a long way towards our master set. We are master set builders on this channel, so I am working on a master set of every set, starting with Sword and Shield base set up to the current set, which again, we're kind of working right now on Shrouded Fable until Stellar Crown releases in a couple weeks. So without further ado, I think what we'll do is I want to start with the regular ETB. One thing I do like about the ETBs is they have the card lists, and so having the card list maybe handy will be helpful for us. So the ETBs were delayed. You probably know that if you're following Pokemon very closely at all. So usually when a set first releases, you have a series of products or variety of products, which often, I think almost always, includes the Elite Trainer Box. So this is the Elite Trainer Box. But in this case, because of some production issues, it said that these were delayed for a couple weeks. And so these just came out I think they came out on the 23rd of August. Now we're kind of into September. So I haven't opened a lot of ETBs on the channel. Now they do come inside this cardboard sleeve, which you can actually open up, and it kind of can be like a mini poster. I mean, I don't know how many people put them on their walls or anything, but it has some patterning inside that you can open up and check out. So ETBs come with these player guides, which are really handy. It talks a little bit about some of the new cards, any new mechanics in the TCG. And then it goes into a card list of the cards. So A lot of people like to use these to keep track of their master sets. I don't do that so much. I don't know, something about like writing in these. I like to kind of hold on to these. I like one for each set. I kind of collect them that way, and then extra ones I can pass along, because people do like these again to keep track. So anyway, you can kind of see what we're missing here. It looks like we're missing the Monkey Dory is the one that we haven't pulled yet as far as the double rares go. I think we have everything else. And then again, we're missing a couple of the, I think we're missing Dangerous Laser and Pokevital X when it comes to Pokevital X, Pokevital A, when it comes to the A-Spec cards. And then you can see here we get into the illustration rares, and then into the ultra rares, and then the special illustration rares, and then the hyper rares. So it's a much smaller set. You can see 99 total cards of this set. So again, it should be, at least theoretically, easier to master. I mean, it is easier to master. It may or may not be easier to pull cards that we need from the packs, but as far as like just it's fewer cards to purchase, fewer cards to pick up. So we get the player's guide, and then we can take the top off here. We have this divider inside that sort of keeps everything where they want it to be. We'll toss that aside. And then inside, if you haven't seen an ETB, I know many of you probably have, but we'll set the packs aside for now. But they do come with all these additional kind of materials that are built for the trading card game. So you get your damage counters, your dice, your special condition markers that you can use if you're playing the TCG. You get these dividers, which I actually use these a lot because they're just in my storage of cards. I have lots of boxes of cards and I can use these. So always nice to have those. You've got a sealed pack of energy cards. Again, the energies, I actually have a local kind of art store actually that will take them as kind of overflow, and they'll repurpose them. But yeah, it's sometimes a challenge to know what to do with energy cards. I try not to throw them away. That just seems wasteful, but they don't have monetary value and they do kind of pile up. Each of these does have the promo card. Now again, this is the regular ETB that we're opening first, so it just has the we'll see in a second, the Pokemon Center ETB has the Pokemon Center stamp on it. This is just the regular Pecharunt. But it is the promo card 129 for Scarlet and Violet Black Star promos, and so if you collect promo cards, which I do, I try to have a master set of the promos in addition to master sets of all the main and specialty sets. And so that is important. I do not have this yet, so that can go into my binder where I keep my promo cards. You get one code card, and then you do get a pack of these card sleeves, which are nice. I kind of resell these. I have a local space at what we call a vendor mall, if you know that. It's kind of a place where you can rent a spot, and I sell Pokemon items there. And so that's a good source for me. And I'll probably talk in a different video about the ways that I move things along. I try to get a little value back for what I spend on products to be able to reinvest in the hobby, and then also just to move products along that people might want. So these card sleeves, I will move those along by reselling them. So anyway, you get that. So you get that kind of pile of things that kind of related to the TCG. And then in the regular, I think it's 9 packs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so 9 packs of cards in Shrouded Fable. And again, you get also the box here that has the labeling on top. So those can be handy for storing things. I use them for storage. I'm going to slide things around. So trying to decide, I guess we'll just jump in, right? We'll just jump into the packs. I am going to open packs. I know some people have said they like the videos where we open things, which of course I love to open packs. I love to rip packs, but not every video is conducive to that. So I haven't opened Shrouded Fable in quite a while. I opened it kind of when it first came out, but then I haven't really opened much of it since. And so again, at this point, we're just looking for we have most of the main series cards. We're looking for the secret rare cards, a couple of the A-Specs, one of the double rares, Monkey Dory, and then otherwise we're really just looking for some of the specialty cards. And so actually, because it's going to take a minute we're going to have a lot of packs to open. So Duskull, Golbat, and Cresselia, nothing there. Find a spot to set those aside. yeah, this is going to be probably a pretty long video because we have a lot of products to open. So Dustclops, there was expectation that that would be more impactful in the meta, at least at Worlds. And oh, nice Horsey. There's our first hit. I think we do have that one. Again, we'll have to check at the end. I love processing cards, so once we do open, then we have all these like stacks of cards to figure out what to do with, and I really love the process. It's very soothing just to kind of go through and organize everything, maybe one of these times. Oh, there's a lot of trainers. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4 straight trainers. Hey, there's the Monkey Dory. I just said we needed that. That's the one double rare that we have yet to pull. So there it is. We have the Monkey Dory. So we should now have all the double rares, at least one. And again, one nice thing about this set is that a lot of the cards do have value. I haven't looked at the prices in quite a while, so I'm not going to be totally up on, on the prices of things. If I recall from early on when the set first released, the Cassiopeia Special Illustration Rare was the most valuable card. And then it kind of went down from there. The Pheasantipede, actually, that we already pulled was, at least initially, upon release, was the second most valuable card. So we did pretty well there. So it'd be great to pull any of the special illustration rares. There's, again, quite a few. Oh, there's one of the energies. Again, I'm trying to get one of each of those patterned reverse hollow energy cards. And so we will see. I forget, again, offhand, if I still need that one or not. And yeah, and then, so I like to process the cards. I'll go through first and just pull anything that I need for the master set. So we got 3 more packs left in this ETB. We've pulled, I found the pull rates, at least in what we've opened so far, have been pretty strong. So far we've pulled 1 illustration rare, we've pulled 1 double rare, and we'll see out of the 9 total packs how we do. I mean, I would hope that we'd have 3 hits. If we get more than 3, okay, we're still at these 2, not counting the energy. I don't know that that counts as a hit, although, again, I am sort of collecting those. So, let's see. We got 2 more packs to go. Not there. So, yeah, I actually did a pre-order of Shrouded Fable at Zulu's. If you know Zulu's, they're a physical card shop in the Seattle area, but they also have a pretty large online. Oh, you can see an A-Spec poking out, which is good. Hopefully it's one we need. And I did a pre-order with them of, actually they had a package of, yeah, I think we do need the Dangerous Laser, so that's good. They had a pre-order of actually one of each product with some discount, for buying in bulk like that. So I did buy that. Why don't we just move on to the Pokemon Center ETB right away. We'll get that out of the way, and then we'll move into the collection boxes, and we'll go from there. So anyway, I ordered these from Zulu's, but because of the delay in the ETB, the whole package was delayed. So instead of getting this entire box of products at release in early August, I had to wait until kind of mid to late August when everything was available. They sent it all at once, which makes sense from their perspective, but obviously, and I assume most people that are receiving it, I don't know, it does kind of stink to have to wait a few weeks, especially if you were counting on opening products, for example, to get ready for World Championships and you needed cards. And in my case, because I thought I might do some early recording of opening Shrouded Fable, but I had to wait. So I did just go out to the stores locally and buy some other Shrouded Fable products. And so it all worked. It all's well that ends well, but I know I'm opening this a bit later than, this set has been out about a month by now. So it's not necessarily new, but for us, it's the first time opening it on the channel. So this is the other ETB. It is almost identical. Sometimes they can vary in how they're designed, the Pokemon Center exclusive one, but you can see here it has this additional embossing. Here it says Pokemon Center. So these are available only on the Pokemon Center website. The other ETB that I just opened, those are available kind of wherever you can find Pokemon cards. So you should be able to find them almost anywhere. Your big box stores, your local game stores, online at different vendors and retailers. But this is only available at the Pokemon Center, and they've had this product for quite some time. I mean, for going back into the Sword and Shield era, they pioneered the Pokemon Center exclusive ETBs. And initially, I mean, they were cool because they were exclusive to Pokemon Center, but they weren't actually all that different on the inside. But they changed that with the Scarlet and Violet era. So they do have a lot of the same items you can see here. I'm actually comparing just by sight. It looks like it's actually the exact same player's guide, no different in kind of coloration or formatting. You can see this is a little different. This has inside there's a plastic tray, and so everything is kind of inside this plastic tray, as opposed to they had the kind of cardboard divider before. So you still get the I'm just looking for the other one. Oh yeah, let's see if we can compare. Yeah, these look the same. So those look the same. Now this is what a lot of people now, this is new with Scarlet and Violet, is that they have the Black Star promo 129. It's the same number, but it has the Pokemon Center stamp on it, as opposed to the one we opened before. It does not have that stamp. They're still the same number, 129. So most collectors will have the one that doesn't have the stamp, but for those who are really interested in being complete, and also just as a little bit more exclusive, usually the Pokemon Center ETBs will sell out eventually, whereas the regular ETBs are going to be much more ubiquitous. So anyway, if you're interested in that, it comes with this. So what really makes this, it's $10 more, the retail price of the Pokemon Center ETB. Now, I did get the Pokemon Center ETB through the Pokemon Center. This did not come with my Zulu's pre-order, so all the other products came from Zulu's, but they don't have access even as a local game store. Only Pokemon Center sells the exclusive ETBs. So it does have the dividers again. Now, it does come with the regular promo card that doesn't have the stamp. So if you wouldn't necessarily have to buy, you're getting a lot of duplicate products if you buy one version of each ETB. So that's something just to note. If you can get a hold of one of the Pokemon Center ETBs through the PokemonCenter.com website, then you wouldn't necessarily need to buy a regular ETB if you're just looking to get one version of each of the items. And then you also get the non-Pokemon Center embossed promo card. Got your code card. Same as before, you get your energy cards. You've got your special condition markers. You've got your dice and your coin. Now, looks like the dice is a little bit different. Here's my other one, or maybe not, actually. It's kind of hard to tell. Sorry for the glare there. Yeah, I don't think actually that maybe even looks all that different. And then the only other main difference, besides the fact that the main difference is you get the Pokemon Center exclusive. The Pokemon Center exclusive promo card. And then the other difference is that you get 11 packs instead of 9 packs. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right, so we have 11 packs to open instead of the 9 packs. I'm going to slide back just a tiny bit here. All right, so we're going to blast through these 11 packs. So the 11 plus 9 means after these 2 ETBs, we will have opened 20 packs. And again, I would expect 4 or 5 hits, I guess, right? If you're expecting one every, 4 or 5 packs. Hopefully more than that would be nice. I feel like my early opening of this set was pretty lucky. I think we had quite a few hits. But so far, this opening has been, seems like a little bit slower. But you never know how things will change. Oh, there's Cassiopeia. That is... At first I was mistaken that, that's not the special illustration rare. That's just the ultra rare version or the full art trainer version. But still a hit. Good to have that. I'm going to slide over just a tiny bit here. In case you haven't noticed, I'm a one-take YouTuber, so I really just hit record and I do my best to not make mistakes, and then I upload. So I'm not a big editor. That's not a skill set that I have. I suppose I could develop it, or I could, if I had unlimited resources, I could farm that out. But I'm trying to just actually lean into the one-take version. And I've heard kind of for people who follow YouTube that I think we're kind of maybe returning a little bit to kind of the less glitzy, less produced, that people are maybe gravitating away from stuff that's highly produced. So I hope so, because that is definitely my speed. I am not highly produced. I am just going to kind of record and do my best. And So we will keep plowing through these. Okay, nothing there. So as you saw, this is the Pokemon Center ETB. Really the big difference is that it comes with the Pokemon Center exclusive promo card if you do want to collect that for your seal collection. And those are going to have more resale value, whereas the regular promo card, because there's so many ETBs, like the regular promo is usually just a couple bucks at the most. There's a double rare. And the Pokemon Center, depending on the set, you know, I don't know, I feel like it can be between like $10 and $20. So because they're a little bit harder to come by, you could definitely pick one up on the secondary market, I'm sure, a few weeks after release if you just, you know, are patient. All right. So we're down to 1, 2, 3, 4 more packs. These go fast. So the Pokemon Center ETB, it retails, I think, for $59.99. The other ETB, I actually don't even sometimes remember the regular price because as I've talked about in other videos, I really try to not pay MSRP, especially for current sets. You know, you should be able to find, you know, I don't buy most of this stuff at like big box stores because they're just going to be charging MSRP or sometimes even a little bit above. You can check your local game store. Sometimes they might offer a deal, or at least if not that, you can feel like you're supporting their work when you buy stuff from them. I really rely on big box stores for just products that you can't get elsewhere, like when there's, you know, a reprint or Evolving Skies pops up in a random tin or something, and then I'll check my Walmarts and Targets. But for products like this, like I said, in this case, I bought these from Zulu's, which is an online game. I mean, they have a physical location, but they have a pretty robust online presence. And you can often find, LGSs are funny that way. Some LGSs, you know, upcharge on a lot of these products. Because margins are so thin and they're trying to make a living as a small business. But there are some online LGSs that that also can give you some pretty steep discounts, including products that are almost at that feel like almost at wholesale. So that is our 2 ETBs. We've opened now 20 packs of Shrouded Fable, and you can see here we've got 3 double rares, we've got 1 illustration rare, 1 ultra rare, 1 A-spec, and 2 of those special energy cards. But nothing too exciting, I gotta admit, so far. So maybe we'll come over here and I'll just break out the 3-pack blister. It's the closest thing to me. So in this case, sometimes with main series sets, there'll be 2 versions of the 3-pack blister with 2 different promo cards. These often can be, I think, a pretty decent deal. Again, if you kind of think in a per pack basis. You do have the promo card. Now, again, this is a Black Star promo, so if you are collecting the Black Star promos, the 3-pack blisters of any set are going to have those promos, and so you'll want to pick up probably at least one. Now, this promo, you know, you can get it pretty cheap just as a single card if that's your style, but, you know, I usually like to, you know, at least open one so that I have, you know, I get the packs and get the promo that I want. So, yeah, these retail, I think, for $13.99 in the Scarlet and Violet era. So, but again, in my experience, I have pretty good luck getting these for less than that. Hey, oh, that's a good one. Persian. Very cool. I think that's the illustration rare. Oh, and we got one of the energies. So that was a nice hit. I feel like that's one of the more desired cards in the set, if I'm not mistaken. Again, Shrouded Fable, I mean, even for me a little bit, has been overshadowed in some ways. I mean, we had Twilight Masquerade in May, and so a lot of people were working on that. And then I think just maybe summer releases is another problem. I mean, for me, I was traveling most of August. If you've seen some of my other videos, I talk about some of the card shops I visited and some of the card hunting I did in rural America. And all that's a function of just, you know, doing some family vacationing in August. And so this set came out in early August, and I feel like I was really gone most of the month. And so it's not that I didn't like the set or didn't want to open the set. I did open quite a bit kind of when it first came out, but then I was gone for most of the month. And now suddenly we're already having pre-releases for Stellar Crown. So it's just, you know, Pokemon is really, they're just coming fast and furious with the sets, and it's hard to keep up anyway. And then when you're gone for even just a few weeks, it can feel like you get behind. And so, all right, that was our 3-pack blister. We had a really nice pull with the Persian illustration rare. Now, there are 3 collection boxes that are part of Shrouded Fable so far. The King Gambit is the smaller of the 3. It's got 4 packs. It retails, I think, for $21.99. And these ones I think are now back in stock at the Pokemon Center website, so if nothing else, you can always check there. But I feel like Shrouded Fable has been coming. I mean, I haven't had trouble finding it. I know some people, some YouTubers have talked about having trouble finding Shrouded Fable on store shelves. I don't know if that's still the case. That was kind of earlier on. I know that all the products sold out on the Pokemon Center website for a period of time, the ones that were at least available there. So one cool thing is that these are some pretty cool promos. These are Black Star promos, again, 130 there, you can see. So pretty cool. And then you get these reprints, you know, they're from Obsidian Flame. They're just kind of with a special Cosmos Hollow pattern. So anyway, these are really cool. I mean, that's like kind of a hit. You know you're going to get it, so there's no suspense, but it is a cool, like, many people have commented that if they had put these Black Star promos that are in the collection boxes, if they had put them in the actual set, they would probably be among the top chase cards, but that is not what they chose to do. So in some ways it's nice. It's going to drive the value down because they're not hard to pull, and anyone who buys one of these boxes gets one of those, but at the same time, it's nice that they're available. So 4 packs come in this, so I guess what, we opened 20 packs between the 2 ETBs, 3 more packs with the 3-pack, and so we're at 23, and now we're adding 4 more packs, so that'll get us up to 27. We're getting there's an A-Spec, so that's nice. I don't think, if I recall, that any of the A-Specs in this set are that coveted as far as the game is concerned, but we still need them for the master set. And again, if I start pulling doubles of things, including the A-Specs and double rares, then I will just move those along, and we can get some value back that way. All right, so nothing there. Move that out of the way. Start making a second pile because we're getting that much bulk. Yeah, this is going to be a ton of we're going to have a ton of Shrouded Fable bulk. This work area is going to be in need of some tidying. This is a lot of product to open. All right, another one of those. I'm pulling these aside because I am collecting these. Again, wanting to get at least one of each. All right, that's 3. So far we just have the A-Spec to show for this box. Again, with only 4 packs, like, you're not guaranteed anything, and you would hope for 1 hit, I guess. I sort of am on that, like, 1 out of every 4. Oh, nice. Oh, Monkey Dory. That is cool. 83. Again, I don't have it so memorized that I could tell you. I don't know all the special illustration rares, and I do not know which cards have those. So that is the King Gambit box. The other 2 boxes are a little bit larger. Sorry, with the perspective here, I'm going to have to just kind of show you the Kingdra EX Special Illustration Collection, and then we also have next to it the Greninja EX Special Illustration Collection. It was kind of hard to see. So these come with 5 packs. They also have, again, the 2 reprint cards, and then they have the promo card, the special illustration promo card, or I don't know if these technically would be, I mean, they sort of have the look of a special illustration rare. So we'll open these 2 boxes. This will give us 10 more packs, so what, we've opened 27. So that'll get us up to 37, so that would exceed what you would get in a booster box. Now just keep in mind, because this is a special set, there are no booster boxes, and there are no individually sleeved packs that you can buy. All the Shrouded Fable come in the form of these collection boxes. I mean, all the products that we're opening today basically is like the only way you can get Shrouded Fable. So that does make it maybe a little harder, a little more expensive to chase these packs. So that's very cool. So it can make it a little more challenging to chase these packs. There, Froakie, we'll put that aside. There are going to be, the booster bundles have not released yet. I think they release pretty soon. I think sometime here in September. And so those 6-pack booster bundles, those are not necessarily, I would say, the best deal when it comes to a main series set, because you're basically just paying, $4.49 per pack times 6 packs. I mean, it's nice because you're not getting extra stuff that you don't necessarily need when you buy like other products, collection boxes, or ETBs. You really just need at most one of those, right? Because you don't need multiple copies of, or multiple versions of the stuff inside. So these 5 packs are from the Greninja box. Oh, nice. Pecharunt. Again, I don't know. 85. I don't know if this is special illustration territory. It looks like an ultra rare to me. But again, we have the book. We could look it up. So yeah, when it comes to the special, when it comes to a main series set, buying a booster bundle is maybe not the best strategy because you can usually find the price per pack. You can find it a little bit cheaper. Oh, nice. Monkey Dory. Well, we're starting to get some real hits here. Again, I don't know offhand if these are special illustration rares, regular illustration rares, or ultra rares, but we'll take, I know we don't have any of those cards, so those will be great to add to our collection. But anyway, the booster bundles are not, they're especially good deals when it comes to these special sets because it's really the, if you just want the packs and nothing else, especially if you can find a deal on them. Whoa, yeah, nice. I know some of the double rares in this set have some value as well. So this has been a really good box. What do we have? 3 hits, including 2 illustration rares. That's really the peril of these boxes sometimes is you get 4 or 5 packs, and so like sometimes you can get several hits and feel like it was really worth it. You get your money's back and then some, and then other times you might not get anything, and it feels pretty disappointing to spend 20 or 25 or even $30 on a box and not come away with anything. So all right, that was the Greninja box. I'm gonna set we got all kinds of stuff, and now we're gonna do the Kingdra box. We'll back up for a second here. So again, it's got the 2 reprint Cosmos Holo cards, it's got the special illustration card, and it's got 5 packs inside. So I think for me, this is obviously the like really big Shrouded Fable opening that I'm doing. We're going to be opening almost 50 packs of Shrouded Fable by the end of this video. I know it's a long one. We're already over 30 minutes, but thanks for hanging in if you are actually watching all of this. So there's the Kingdra. You can see that's number 131. It might feel like 30 minutes. This 30 minutes might feel long for you, but it goes really fast when you're behind the camera. Just opening packs and trying to coordinate all this, especially we single take guys. So we have 5 more packs here. Let's dig in and see what we can find. But yeah, I think for me, Shrouded Fable has been a fun set to open. I think there's some great cards in this set. And so it's really fun to open, but as far as just my collection dollars, like allocating, I think I've definitely allocated, after this, I will have allocated plenty of resources to it as far as packs go. And so from this point on, it's just going to probably be really hunting the singles. Again, also because you're not going to find like just single packs, or you can't buy a booster box of this stuff. So you're really going to have to buy these products. Now the products, oh, there we go. I don't know that I forget if we have that one or not. That's very cool. Zorua. Yeah, we're doing, you can kind of, let me slide over even a little bit more. We get our cards kind of in view there. I also could use the space here on my right. I've got, just stuff is piling up, all these cards. It's nice where it looks like we're getting a bunch of trainers. There's not as many trainers because it's a smaller set, so we're going to have probably lots of copies, and those are good. I put those in play sets of 4 and sell them on eBay. So again, just little ways that you try to like claw back a little bit of what you put into the hobby by reselling stuff. There's one of the, no, we have at least one more of those. All right, last one. I think this box has been a little less exciting. This box has been a little less exciting than the Greninja, but again, that can always change. It just takes one card. Oh, another Pecharunt. Oh, and another reverse. I'm pulling those out because I am trying to collect those. All right, so that gets us through. We've opened the regular ETB. We've opened the Pokemon Center ETB. We have opened the 3-pack blister. We've opened the King Gambit special collection, or collection box, and then we've opened each of the special illustration collection boxes, the Kingdra EX box and the Greninja EX box. And so that leaves us with the mini tins. And this is also just, you're seeing, these are all the products that are available up to this point for Shrouded Fable. So these are the only ways, again, as I said, you can get Shrouded Fable packs. They don't sell booster boxes, and they do not sell individually sleeved packs. When the booster bundles come out in a few weeks, then that's going to be probably your best bet when it comes to these special sets. In that case, you get 6 packs for the price of 6 packs, which is, again, not necessarily a deal, but it's probably your best bet when it just comes. So these come with a sticker. They come with the insert that tells you more about the Pokemon on the outside of the tin, and then it will come with 2 packs of cards. And these retail, I think these are still $9.99, and so is that right, or are these $10.99 now? Again, I don't necessarily buy a ton of mini tins because then you've got to figure out what to do with the tin. So we're going to have 10 more packs to open. We've got these 5 mini tins. There's 5 variants. So I don't know that too many people really collect the mini tins as like items. And I wouldn't necessarily store cards inside because, you don't want them to get bumped around unless they're in sleeves, but even then. So, okay, nothing yet. So nothing in that one. That's the other thing too, is just with 2 packs, with a sample size of 2 packs, it's like can be pretty difficult to, there we go, that's better. I think your chances of, it really is kind of a coin flip if you're going to get something in these. I think if you're expecting a hit every maybe 3 or 4 packs, with 2 packs, you might get something, you might not. All right, so we got the second mini tin. So I'd love your thoughts on Shrouded Fable. I know this is much longer than usual video, so if you're hanging in there, I really appreciate it. We'll see how this video performs compared to the other ones since it is so long, but I just wanted to, I could have broken this up. Oh, there's an A-spec. All right, I think we've already pulled that one once, but we'll take it. But yeah, I've actually got some other videos in the pipeline and other stuff I want to record. So I thought I did toy with the idea of breaking this into smaller videos, but then I thought, why not just go for it? We'll just do the big reveal, the big open, and who knows, maybe people are interested in this. They want to see someone open this many packs of the set. Let me see if I can get that seam. All right, there we go. Almost. All right. So I've got 3 more mini tins. Got a lot of packs today. So like I said, this is probably going to be, it's not that I would not want to open Shrouded Fable, but I think, again, I've probably invested. We'll see where we stand. Maybe we'll do an update on the binder once I process all these cards and see kind of how our master set stands. I think we're doing pretty well. I mean, we haven't pulled, to my knowledge, at least none of these have been, there's another double rare. None of these have been the special illustration rares in the set. Again, we pulled one already with Pheasantipity EX. Be great if we pulled the Cassiopeia. There's another A-spec, so that's nice. So this tin, there we go. So I think we definitely have pulled all of the A-specs, so that will help. All right, we're down to 2 more tins, and then we will be done. So yeah, let's do a quick total. We did 20 packs between the 2 ETBs. We did 3 in the 3-pack blister plus 4 of King Gambit. That's 27. 10 more between the 2 special illustration collections. So that's 37. And then there's 10 more here. So that's 47. So we're opening almost 50 packs of Shrouded Fable. Based on my experience with Temporal Forces and with Twilight Masquerade, I think we were getting a special illustration rare about once every 2 booster boxes. And so all right, we got another one of those. So with 47 packs, that's not quite that many packs. So you know, we would expect 1 or 0. You kind of hold your fingers, or you cross your fingers and hope to get. You cross your fingers and hope to get 1, but I wouldn't necessarily expect it. Of course, you're not guaranteed anything. Oh, nice, the Houndoom. That's a good one. We already have that, but that's a really cool card. That will definitely have some resale value for us. And we're down with that. We're down to our very last tin. So hopefully my phone battery holds up. It is telling me it is dreadfully low, which is my fault for not charging it. So again, the sticker, the insert. I'd rather have a coin myself, and our last 2 packs. So I think you can see we did pretty well. We have a lot of hits. I'll have to kind of tally up how pull rates feel. And again, included in there are those special reverse pattern energy cards, which I wouldn't consider a hit, but we'll have to kind of do the math and see if we did a good job here. So we'll set that here. Maybe we'll do kind of a traditional opening. Love the Tomokazu Kamiya artwork. The trainers, again, we'll bundle those up. Kyurem is a good card, a powerful card for the TCG. 2 reverses and nothing in that. All right, so we're down to our last pack. We'll see how we do. Thanks for following along with this. I hope this was fun. This is every Shrouded Fable product that you can get so far. The booster bundles will be coming, and there'll be other products, but now you have seen all of them opened, and we will see if we get anything in our last pack. Sorry, let's get Sneasel, Weavile, Night Stretcher, Genesect. How do you say Xerxix? Machinations. Oh, and nothing. All right, thanks for watching this extra long video. Really appreciate your attention. Please check out the channel. Please like and subscribe, and we will have another video coming your way soon.